So we are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Let me know if you can hear me in the comments. Okay. Let me know if you can hear us clearly. I'm live with Afra. Okay, and she is a neurochange coach, a neurochange expert from Finland, right?
Yes, correct.
So I told us that we'll be having a surprise guest tonight, and here she is. Here she is. Afra is doing a super amazing work as a mom, and she's doing quite a lot. She's doing quite a lot, and this is what I really advocate for. You know, not taking the motherhood thing as an excuse. Not taking the pressure, the pain. You have to understand that your excuses are worthy. I mean, your pains and your experiences, they are worthy, but what you choose to make out of them depends a lot on you. Okay, whether you are going to use this as an excuse and say, "Oh, you know what? I think I've given up. I'm not doing this anymore. The journey is too difficult for me. I'm not interested anymore." Or you can choose to, turn the experience to a sweet story, okay, and use that to build upon what you have and go where you want to be. So I highly welcome I highly welcome you in our midst. It's a pleasure, it's a big honor to have you here as one of us. I already see one person, and that is Messi. So, um, Ma Messi, please can you let me know if you can hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly. Then one other thing I want you to do is to inform everyone that we are live, okay? Inform everyone that we are live. So if you're watching as a replay, that's fine. I know moms get a lot busy, and the information didn't come so early. So if you're watching it as a replay, I appreciate that, and I would love you to drop your comments. Let me know that you stopped by. Okay. By the way, it's an unlisted video, so nobody else is going to be able to find it on YouTube. It's not a public video, so yes, our conversations are very safe. Okay. So um, Afra, what do you think? Should we go ahead and start, or should we wait for some more people to join?
Well, we have been waiting for some time. We told quite early to the group that we're gonna start at 8 p.m. and now it's more than 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
So I think we have been waiting quite a lot.
Okay.
So we can
So,
just, casually start and continue when
okay.
people show up.
Okay. Please, what did you say? Come again.
I say that we can start and
Okay. Okay. Yes. That
because
that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, I think it's we
That
already
makes
here.
sense.
And, yeah.
Okay. So, when they come in, they are going to be able to join in and join the conversation, leave their questions and all that. At least get to know what we are here for. Okay. So let me quickly introduce the community. Let me quickly talk about the community. I know we'll definitely get to do this again when more persons must have joined, become part of this move. We'll definitely get to do this, and we'll do it over and over again. We'll get to hang out, we'll get to talk about our problems, our challenges, and how to solve them, how to find solution in the midst of the wave, in the midst of the storm. Okay, how to find light right within the dark tunnel. So, and this is more like um what Afra specializes in. I don't know, do I get the pronunciation of that name?
Yeah, correct. That's right.
Okay. Thank you. So this is like her area of specialty, helping you thrive even within that those dark moments, okay, those painful experiences. How are you going to be able to thrive right within that and become a better version of you and step out into a new definition, a new light, a new dimension? So, and she is a mom as well. While I was having a conversation with her, I was like, man, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been looking for. Okay. Her experiences, her unique personality, her unique identities. This is what makes her stand out. Okay. And I know definitely we all have a lot to learn from her. And the interaction, we are going to definitely interact with ourselves. Okay. So it's going to be um how many, I'll say almost a year since I started having this ambition to build this community. And it kept on coming on and off, on and off, on and off. And I was scared. Yeah, I was scared of doing something like this. And because I felt, what if I start it and people are not available for it? What if I start it and people are not ready to embrace it and stuff? Or I don't find the ready audience, the moms who are going to occupy the community. So I didn't. I kept on postponing that until recently when it was just too much and I had to start it up. Okay. So this is a community basically for moms of all descriptions. Okay. So whether you are a single mom or you are married or divorced or anything at all, whatever it is, as long as you are a mother, and at some point I would be welcoming, or we will be welcoming, expecting moms. I mean, definitely the group is for pregnant women as well, those who are expecting, but also those who are already married, okay, wives who are anticipating to become mothers someday. But occasionally, or let me say in future, we may be welcoming women in their reproductive age, every woman of childbearing age. That's like when we have set up very well. So, like I was saying, it's majorly meant to look into two basic things: health and wealth for women. Okay. Yes, it's obvious that a lot of times you find out women in our societies are being marginalized, they are not provided with the right opportunities, they are being discouraged from a lot of things. And whether it is by society or personally, a lot of those factors. So how, and interacting with women as well, interacting with moms, I found out that a lot of them are held down by a lot of limiting beliefs, held down by pressure, held down by obstacles, not being able to manage time, overwhelmed, and beaten down by work. Okay, associated with motherhood, or being a woman or being a wife or however. So I decided to create this to let them know that definitely, every woman deserves a great life. Every mother deserves to lead the best life that she desires. Okay? So that is why we are here. Basically, anything around health, how to stay healthy as a woman, as a mother, how to, build wealth, create wealth as a mother, okay, as a woman. How are you going to be able to tap into your potentials, refine them, and then get to the point where they are, they are big or huge or wonderful enough for people to pay for the service or the skill. So I'm going to be giving it over to Afra, and I would want you to say like a few words of encouragement to moms from your experience being a mother, and all the things you've been through, all your you know life journeys and all that. What can you say to the mom who is out there trying to find satisfaction with life? What can you tell that mom who is looking to find something more? They have been here, they have been, or they are new to the journey and not knowing what to expect, but it's seeming like this is a long journey, and I don't really know where to go from here. What are you going to, say to these people?
Correct. And going back to that definition of a mother, it's such a wide definition. So therefore, there are women who try to be mothers, but it doesn't happen that easily for everyone. And then there are, for example, mothers without their children, which is the most touching one, which I have also worked with that type of mothers who for one reason or another have had to lose or forced to give up their child. But I have helped someone to get back their children. So even that, I just want to note that when we are defining like for who this community is, it's such a wide, a wide the niche, the motherhood. But yeah, what I want to say to you that it is a long journey. It is a lifetime, a journey of a lifetime. It's a lifelong journey, and what I want to say to other mothers that we do hear you, we do understand you. You're not alone, and there is support for you. That there is somebody who you might think that what I'm going through is it's probably no one has been gone through this. Probably maybe I shouldn't talk about this. I should just hide it. I shouldn't even think about it. I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't go through this kind of trouble. Nobody else has got this trouble. No, there is. They are more common than you can think of. They are most common. Just they are not that much talked about. People just don't talk about it too much. But believe me, we all go through the same emotions, the same transformations, the same difficulties, same situations. So it's more common that you can imagine. And yes, there
Yeah.
is, and it's not. Also, what I want to say that understanding how overwhelming everything can be, and how challenging and how exhausting and difficult and so forth everything can be, but please do reach out. And that's why, for example, we're here now as a community. Reach out before things get out of hand, because there is always someone who can help you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I remember our conversation today, and I was telling you, I was asking about your painful experiences, because I have come to observe that a lot of moms have untold, hidden, painful experiences that they don't really want to open up on. They don't really want to tell anybody about. They have unsaid psychological needs. You know, a lot of them are passing through a lot mentally, psychologically, but they don't open up on these things. And sometimes they don't even know how to process what they are going through. So, I remember asking you if you've had such moments of, let's say, stressful, painful periods of your life, and you told me some things, and I asked about your mechanism, your coping mechanism. So that's what I want us to like emphasize again, because I know what you told me is a very powerful thing, and it works for me as well. It works for me as a young man, and that is one of the easiest ways to distract yourself from your pain, distract yourself from the challenges. So I would like you to, throw more light again on that. You've had experiences as a mom where you felt like you hit the roadblock, okay? That people do not understand what you are going through, or you are being overloaded or stressed or something like that. But you were able to push through that to achieve all the things that you have achieved. And maybe you should even tell us what you've worked on. Okay, you could tell us what you've been able to achieve as a mom, because I want this to be like an inspire or an inspirational moment for any mom who is going to come across it. Okay, whether they are watching now or as a replay, I want them to realize that, look, you motherhood doesn't end your life. Okay, Being a mom is not the end of the journey. Being a wife is not the end of the journey. In fact, you can actually achieve a lot more as a wife or as a mother than when you were not in a relationship. You can actually achieve a lot more because it's a game of the mind. As much as you are engaged, you are busy, you are stressed and all that. If
The
you
more
are able to work on the mind, you would definitely get the results you seek. So you can start with that. Tell us what you've been able to achieve. When we talked last, that was, I think that was last year. That was probably last year. And talking again this time around, and you're telling me that you were even expecting, you were, you know, you had to, how do I put it? You did a program that you just graduated from, um a week or two, I think a week before you put
before,
to bed,
yeah.
and that's crazy. Like, that's huge. That's huge. Being able to handle such stress, go through that, and do what you want to do and still come out successful. So what was the what inspired you, and how do you cope? Even till date, how do you cope with these stressors?
Mm, correct. What inspired me is that what's common with women like me, that we are ambitious and we want to also follow our calling. We want to build our careers. We want to build our businesses. We want to succeed also in that way, and we want to contribute in the society as well, not only as mothers, but we have that urge, and we need also to implement our heart's desires also. So this is the thing that inspires me, and that is the thing that gives me energy. So women who are alike, they do understand, as much as we love our families and we love our children, and of course, but we need also to have the other side of our lives going on, and we cannot put that on hold, and we don't want to put that on hold because that is the thing that gives us the energy. So when we get to work on our own on our calling, so we also, then we are better moms, we are better spouses, we are better homemakers. So this is the driving force that got me to work on my own business, to what got me to learn more, to study, set up my practice, and graduate just right before my child was born, continuing it, and building, setting up my practice during during like at the same time when I got my last child, and working on it ever since, all through the baby years. So because we understand that, yeah, and that is what I'm saying, like where I want to support women is that, and where what I want to say, that what you can do is you don't need to be limited only for the being mother and only for the household, but you have the household responsibilities and motherhood responsibilities. So it was not easy. It's not. I had some health issues as well during pregnancy, and many things during that. It was not easy, but when you're ambitious and when you set yourself a certain goal, and you have decided that you want to make it work, you want to succeed with it, that does not limit you. Being a mother, having a family, absolutely does not limit you. And as you said, actually, it gives you more because you learn so much with motherhood. It's like an academy. It gives you so much knowledge. You learn with it so much. You learn many new skills. You learn patience. You learn coping skills. You learn how to be a leader. You learn so much. So actually, it helps you. I am much more capable than I was before I had children, and much more wise and much more able to succeed in professionally as well. before I had my children. So therefore, I truly encourage women to set their mind to the idea that it's not, you don't have to choose. You don't have to choose either you just stay at home mom, or you want to build your career. You don't have to choose. You can always do that. I've always done it, even when my children were small, because it's a willpower, and of course you can make some arrangements that you can set your days so that you can work, but it gives you so much more that yeah, it's not either way. You can combine them both. And how did I cope? That gave me so much energy. And also, what's good in this the world of today, that we can work nowadays in the form that we helps us a lot. Like we can work wherever we are. We can work from remotely from our home most of the times, and so on. So this is a great gift for us as homemakers and mothers. So this enables us so much. So there's nothing that's stopping us. Anything we can set our minds to, we can do that. I've always done everything that I have set my mind to. I've always done it. And also I'm a big manifester. I manifest all the things in my life, and I've manifested all my dreams come true. All the big things.
See,
Did I answer your question?
okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can hear you.
Oh, I was speaking into a mute mic.
Very
So
good.
thank you so much. This is absolutely beautiful. And what struck me the most is I see something, a very unique quality in you, and that is that ability to see from the realm of abundance and not scarcity. You know, you are looking at this and you are saying, even if you are staying at home, we now have the ability to work from home. We now have the ability. We are in the connected and digital economy, so you now have the ability to leverage on what you have to reach the world easily. So it's more like it's a plus. As a mom, it's something you should see as a plus, okay, as an opportunity,
Right.
as a big leverage point, because
Correct.
there are a lot of people who do not have that privilege to stay around and learn what they want to learn and do what they want to do and build what they want to build. Okay, so thank you very much for pointing that out. And that is one thing I would love to encourage every mom to pick up, okay, to do. Now, one of the things that limits a lot of people over here is tech overwhelm. One of the things I've noticed for a lot of moms is tech overwhelm. Now they have a lot of things in their head. They want to write a book, they want to create a program, they know very much and they want to share their knowledge and all that. But another thing is ageism. I had this conversation about ageism with a friend of mine. I wish she was here. I think I don't know. I don't remember which community she joined, but she's in two of my communities. But I think I would eventually get her in here. So I had a conversation and I found out that ageism is not just a thing in Africa; it's all over the world. At least to an extent that I know, ageism for a lot of people, because they've experienced diverse kinds of rejections. Society tells them, no, you can't apply for a job when you're above so and so age. When you're above 40 or 50, they keep rejecting you. So they now get to accumulate that rejection and feel like, I'm too old for this. I'm never going to understand how to do graphics. I'm never going to understand how to launch this or sell this or do this or write a content that people would like or stuff like that. I'm never going to be able to do that. So to
No,
them,
mm, these are all
yeah,
limiting beliefs. They are not real. These are
exactly,
not reality. They don't exist.
exactly.
Yeah, they don't
True,
exist.
true.
Also, the age is, it's, I don't believe in the age in linear matter. I don't believe in that sense.
Yes.
I believe it is just a made up method to calculate certain events or calculate
True.
something, calculate, but I don't believe in that sense in the age. So that
Exactly.
cannot be a limiting element. This is just a
Exactly.
belief, and this is something that has been fed to you or to person by from outside by society, or some
Yes.
instances have been feeding. But I do not encourage in thinking like this and believing like that, because and anyway, today all the definitions of age and what you can do in which age, they have been turned upside down totally, and they have been dissolved and removed. So forget about the age thing. And another thing, nothing is stopping us. We've got everything open to us. We've got all the technology. The world is open to us. We can just, you've got something to give. So it's so easy to do that nowadays. Everything is so easy.
Yeah.
And that limiting belief can go to the same category as thinking, and as somebody, I know that somewhere another element of this is a womanhood, like that I cannot do that because I'm a woman, or maybe the surrounding society does not encourage the woman to do certain kind of, to be an entrepreneur or do her own thing, if she's a mother and wife and so on. So that is also, that is very limiting, and that does not support the well-being of the woman and the well-being of the whole family, and thus the whole society. So I do not encourage and believe in any of those kind of limitations. Plus, you don't have to,
Okay.
yeah, nobody tells you to shout out and announce your age anywhere. That is old way of functioning even.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I tell people this. I'm fond of saying this in the realm of impact, influence, and income.
Mm,
Age is just a number.
mm.
In the
And
realm
the
of
number
impact,
is just an agreed method of calculating events.
yes, true. So,
You are this,
I go ahead,
yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. You are the age that you feel you are. You're the
True, hundred
age
percent.
you exist in. Mm.
This is perfect. I mean, this is perfect, and it is both for young people and people who consider themselves as aged or old, in any way, whatever you feel. And this is something every mom should take note of. Okay, I wish I had someone doing putting these things up on screen, and I believe with time we'll get all those things sorted out, because it's a point, it's a note worth taking. You are the age that you feel you are. This is powerful. So if you think you can't do it because you feel you are old, life will present the proof, the evidence of that feeling.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, if you feel you are young, life will present the evidence. That is how it works. If you think, oh, I can't do this, I can't write my book, I can't create my program, I can't create my course, you are empowering
That is
your cannot.
Yeah, you are
And
defining
the
and broadcasting that.
exactly,
And that is what you're attracting, and that is the reality you are creating for yourself.
exactly,
It's all your
exactly.
decision. Whether you decide you cannot do that, you're not at the right age, you are right. But if you decide, I can, I'm at the perfect age, you are perfectly right. It's all up to
Yes,
you. You can.
that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. So it's been an amazing 30 minutes of conversation with you. So we'll reserve the rest for another time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Afra, for this. I really, really appreciate you. On behalf of the community, it's been an amazing time spent with you, and I'm glad to have you on board. I'm really, really glad to have you on board. So if you are watching this now, or you are watching as a replay, obviously, I want you to say something. Okay, say something in the comments. Appreciate our guest for tonight, who is also part of us, who is also one of our leaders. um Afra, appreciate. Is it, I'm trying to get the correct pronunciation of the other name. Bayati.
Albayati, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Albayati.
Okay, okay, Albayati. Okay,
Yeah,
beautiful.
all right.
So thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. We'll continue the conversations from our next sessions. I know we are going to, it's going to be a lot better with the next one. So I'll do well to share this. I'll pop it up again on the group. I did that earlier. I don't know why it didn't really turn up, but it's fine. So with the next one, I'll do the announcement a lot earlier. So moms who are here by any means, if you're watching as a replay, let me know how this was for you. Okay, let us know. Okay, come to the group and say something. Anything you are taking home, put it in the group chat. Okay, the Healthy Wealthy Moms group, and also, present any question you have. Would have loved this to be a back and forth, an open communication thing. It was meant to be more like get to meet yourselves, get to connect, and all that. But yeah, we still have a lot of opportunities to do that. This is our first, the first meeting or a virtual whatever we are having, and I'm glad we've done that. It's going to set the pace for further events in the future. So thank you all once again. I celebrate you, and I know I want to say this from the depth of my heart. I believe in you as a woman, as a mother, as a wife. You are doing a lot. You are doing a whole lot. You are carrying a lot of weight, a lot of body. You are doing so much, and your work is wonderful. And one thing I would want to leave with you, and after mom would also want to leave with you, is that there's more in you. Okay, there's unique and heavy potential in you that you have to refine and that you can make a lot out of. There's more in you. You can be more and you can do more. That is what I
It's
want to leave you with.
absolutely, absolutely. It's all your decision. It's all in your mind. It's all up to you what you decide. What you decide you can do, you're able to do, you can do that.
Yes.
You create the reality.
Thank you so much once again.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm seeing some people turning in live. Although I don't know why they are coming in now when we are done already. Who is watching with us? Who is watching us, or who is here with us? I'm seeing two people here, so you can just make a comment or you can say something. I'm saying good evening, so you can say something or you can make a comment. So in our next event, we'll be pulling people up stage. So we'll have to, get you upstage to come and talk about yourself, share your experience, your challenges, or whatever, ask questions. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun if we get involved. Okay. So Eunice, I see you, ma. I see you. So I would want us, I would urge us to, make this ours. Okay, make it ours. Talk about it to your friends, introduce your other friends to the community, show up for events, and that's how we are going to be encouraged to stay on this long term. Okay, so thank you all once more. Have a wonderful night. Yes, yes, you get to watch the replay. You get to watch the replay. It's gonna be available through the same link. Bye and have fun.
Bye. Thank you.